Hello LU staff and students. I'm coming back at you with another drill. It's called the ladder drill, and I have a actual ladder here. It's a workout ladder, but you can make your own ladder with chalk. Just make the ladder about a foot wide and a foot long, or shoulder width and then a foot long. And then you can make them however long you want. Here you see 5 rungs, but you can make it like 20 rungs if you want. And it's better to have a longer ladder because then you can get rhythm and you can work on things a bit longer. I just have a short one just for demonstrating. But we're going to continue on the video here. And you're just going to see my feet in this video. You won't see my face, but we're going to first go 2 feet together, and we're going to go inside the ladder. We don't want to touch the rungs of the ladder. And the same thing we do forward, we're going to do backwards. So we're going to jump backwards, trying not to touch the rungs of the ladder with our tippy toes. Okay? And then I would like you to do 1 foot after that. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back on both feet. This next one we're going to do zigzag. So we get on the side of the ladder, we jump in the first rung, and then we get on the other side. And then we jump into the next rung, and we do zigzag. And that's a good rhythm one, keeping your feet together. Same thing forward, we do backwards. So now you're going backwards through, which is a little bit harder, and you don't want to touch the rung, but you go backwards. Okay, the next one is now we go 1 foot zigzag. So I go right foot, try not to touch the rungs of the ladder, and I go zigzag. And I go same foot on the way back. Okay, and then we go left foot. I'll just play that one. So left foot forward or side to side. We're working lateral movement here. And I get a little sloppy with my left foot, but that's okay. I just need practice. Then we go to the side, and now we're pointing our toes the other way. So now we're going forward and back, but in a zigzag. So my toes are pointing this way. And we go both feet together, and I'm going forward and back, going in each rung of the ladder. I'm going the same thing on the way back. This is a little bit more difficult. Now we go 1 foot, higher degree of difficulty. I touch the ladder, but that's okay. I fix it. And then I go the other foot on the way back. So, working both feet after I work 2. Okay. This next one is called the Icky Shuffle, and otherwise known as inside foot in first. So I get on the side of the ladder. I pick up my inside foot. So my inside foot, the one that's closest to the ladder. Okay, my left foot, and I pick that one up. I put it in, and then as my other one's coming in, I pick my left one up, and I go to the side of the ladder. Once I get to this side, I don't even put my right foot down. I just know that my right foot is the inside part, and I put my inside foot into the ladder. Okay, so right there, my inside foot is my right foot there, and it's going in the ladder first, and then my left foot does. I come out, I know that my left foot is on the inside, and I put that one in first. Right there, my right foot is on the inside, so I put my right foot in first. And so that was 4. So this one's pretty difficult. This one's very popular with football players because running backs need to shuffle their feet inside where the linemen are, and this is a good feet work one. Now, same thing we do forwards, we do backwards. So my inside foot right there is going to go in first, and we'll go real time this time. Inside foot, inside foot, inside foot, and I try to get a little rhythm going there so that I don't stop. The next one is outside foot in. Boom. We're going to stop that one. Okay. Outside foot right there. That's my outside foot. That's going to go inside. inside this little circle right there, or this little square, and it's going to go inside that square first to start. So this is outside foot in. This one's called the Heisman too. Okay, so we got the outside foot in on that one. Same thing forward. We do backwards, but now my right foot is going to go behind and it's going to go in the square. Okay, so let's look at that in slow-mo. Right foot comes behind, goes in. My left foot doesn't even go in. And now, in the same motion, my left foot is going to go inside this square behind my right foot. And then in the same motion, with rhythm, my right foot is going to go into this square. Okay, so let's look at that. Oh, okay. So let's rewind that because this one's really difficult, and we gotta watch it in real time too. So we step behind, boom, step behind, boom, step behind, boom, and we got it. Okay. The next one is, and I'm deciding here on the video. Next one is, this one's a side running one. Okay. So your arms are gonna move like you run, and then my feet switch. So this one goes back, this one comes forward. Okay, so let's look at that in real time. Okay. My right goes back, left goes forward at the same time. Okay, and then I try to stay in rhythm. Okay, so if we look at that in real time, and I'll just go all the way through. Boom, 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 boom. I never stop. Okay, let's try to go slow-mo, jump at the same time, switch at the same time. They always land at the same time and lift off at the same time. Okay, like the sound effects there. That's Mr. Matthews Media right there. All right, and then same thing forward. We do the other way. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and I'm always pumping my arms like I'm running. Okay, the next one is 2 feet in. So 1, 2, 2 feet in, and 2 feet out. 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Okay, so right foot goes in first, left foot goes in second, and then the same way out. Okay, we'll look at it in real time. 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out. And you want to say that to yourself so you get a rhythm going. So your mind and your brain and your feet are working together. Okay. All right. So now the next one is, this is the best. Okay, I get excited on this one. This one's called the snake. It looks terribly easy. It looks so easy, but it's actually one of the hardest ones. So I start with my 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Or this foot might be in another ladder rung, doesn't matter. But I'm going to rotate. I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. And then rotate again 90 degrees with the same foot. Okay? I'll rewind that. So I start there. I rotate 90 degrees. And I land there. With the same foot, I go to the next rung. Okay, so we'll go boom. And both feet are working at the same time, landing and taking off at the same time. And then the next one is this foot stays right there. That foot stays. But this right one, right one, goes there and stops, then does the same thing and goes this way. Okay, so let's go slow-mo. Boom, boom, and they work at the same time. Okay, and then we once this foot lands in the next rung, it is now time for this foot to go. So, right, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Now it's time for my right foot to go. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Whew! That is an explanation right there. So let's rewind it back and let's go in real time. Okay, boom. Kind of dancing like Justin Timberlake out here. Right? Same thing forward, we do backwards. Backwards. Okay, so I'm just rotating to my backside every time. And it's okay to go slow at first. You know, as we're learning stuff, we want to go slow first, so so we don't get frustrated, and then we can get rhythm after that. Okay, behind, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, boom, boom, and you can tell yourself left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. Okay, and that will help your brain kind of realize what your feet are doing. And now let's look at the next one. Oh, okay, broad jumps, but you're going high. You're skipping a rung. So I'm not gonna hit these two. No, no. I'm gonna jump over them and then try to land without touching the rung. Ooh, touch the rung there. I'm going to try to land without touching the rung. It's very difficult. A lot of body control there. Okay, same thing forward, we do backwards. I start off the rung and I jump backwards and try to... Ooh, I did it. Oh, I touched the rung. Okay, so same thing forward, do backwards. Then you do 1 foot. Broad jump. Oh, I touched the rung. Okay, it is very difficult to control yourself on this one, but the more practice you get, the better you get. Same thing forward, you do backwards. This one's one of the toughest because you have to jump backwards with 1 foot. Okay, and then my left foot, and I try to not touch the rung. And oh, same thing forward, we do backwards. This is the last one right here. And that concludes our ladder exercise. I hope this helped. I hope you do it at home. I would love to see some pictures or videos from you. If you can be creative and come up with your own exercise, I would love to see that too, because there are a ton of exercises right here. I just showed you about probably 1/10 of what you could do on the ladder. So hope to hear from all my students, and go LU. Oh!